ludicrousing to that.
Did you see that thing that Dan posted that was like Ludacris's rider anytime he performs somewhere? And it's like all the shit that he has to be in his trailer for him to perform. And it's actually like, there's some stuff that is pretty funny where you're like, you know, okay, 12-pack of Trojan Magnums. You think this dude's fucking 12 times each concert with his huge dick? I doubt it.
It could just be one long. It could just be one really long session.
When do you change a condom in a session? You tell me Ludacris is like a tantric sex master like Sting?
No, sometimes you change condoms during sessions.
What?
I mean, sometimes it breaks.
Yeah,
Or...
if the fan is on and it gets dried out, maybe.
What in the world? How's it getting dried out?
Maybe she's, you know, not super into it.
Maybe she's really, really dry inside.
This is not correct. This is not how this is supposed to go.
This is real fucked up conversations.
I mean, you can break the condom, you know?
Someone just said if it's full of cum, it could pop. You realize you can put your fucking arm through a condom. You could like wear it as a rain jacket. You're gonna blow it up with your semen. What's the average number of condoms used per coitus session? I'm gonna go ahead and say it's like 1.01.
I'd say it's 2 or 3.
What, 3?
I'd give it 1.5.
1.5?
Yeah, maybe 1.5.
Josh!
I mean, 1.5 is fair.
These guys are higher.
Okay, I'm really glad it's not just me, because there was almost a consensus that made me question my abilities as a man here. Use 3 condoms per coital session?
No. Okay, 3.
Okay.
That's a high number.
We've been downgraded to 1.15.
No, I'll say 1.5. Sometimes
1.15.
This is blowing my mind
very...
wide fucking open.
I rarely use more than one.
This is the most bizarre masculine boast I've ever heard. 1.25 easily. Once every 4 times you fuck, you use 2 condoms.
Yeah, that sounds about right, actually.
No.
No, that's once every 0 times.
Never broken a condom before?
Yeah, but not once every 4 times. I'd start to question what's wrong with me.
Your sex is boring.
I don't think so. I mean, you're having sex with like a cactus or something.
1.15. I'm in.
Once every like 7 times the condom breaks. Is that what you're saying with these numbers?
Once every 7 times? Yeah, I mean that sounds pretty.
What in the world? Stop buying this at the dollar store, man.
I'm not. It was Trojans.
Once every 7 times. Josh. Okay.
I'm with you.
I'm really glad to hear that because this is changing my world right here.
1.15. We're not that different, you and I.
I think you guys have got to take a course on putting these things on.
You guys got a sleep number? That's my fuck number.
I'm putting it on properly.
I don't think you are.
I mean, I don't know how putting it on improperly could tear it, really. I mean, but you gotta.
Well, you could bounce it like a trampoline, first of all. That could be a problem.
Important to note, people should know the proper way to put on a condom, which I think...
Don't listen to this guy. 25% of the time, there's a malfunction. If 25% of the time I got into the bus driver got in an accident, I'd start to blame the driver. I wouldn't say you ain't driving it, right?
I mean, okay, but I will say though, like a lot of the times though, it'll be. Do you count? If you have sex multiple times in one night, do you count that as different coituses?
Yes.
Coitai.
Yeah, okay. All right, fine. Then I guess I'm closer to 1.15.
1.15. It's my fuck number.
Yeah. What the hell do you think, Rob? That we're reusing our condoms?
I mean, no.
Did you put it in the dryer or something?
I mean, I'm just saying, you know, you gotta, because like I consider that just like sex. If you have sex a bunch of times in a night, you know, like that's just a sex of the night. Like I don't count that as like I had sex 5 times that night or something.
That's where we
I want to be with you, Rob,
strange.
but I can't quite figure it out.
I don't know why you would create this arbitrary distinction.
It's just, I mean, it doesn't. Okay. If that happens, do you say like I had
over the weekend you had
last night I had 6 sexes last night.
Well,
like, you know,
first off, who am I talking to?
Your sex therapist.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
So let me get this straight. If you were talking to you're talking to your boy at the badminton club, you're like,
Yeah, you're
I
going
had
to badminton.
I had sex last night, dog. A normal question for him to ask you as a man would be, how many times did you come? That would be a question that if he asked that, you would be like, that's a normal question for another guy to ask. Nice, bro.
Maybe in some
You had
circles.
sex last night? How many times did you come, bro?
I mean, the sex session doesn't always have to end when you finish, as well, That's all.
Rob, sex is defined by when the man orgasms.
Yeah,
Wait, we're not. Don't put that evil on us. You guys are the weird ones here. Hold on, let me make a bulk order on Amazon before I have one sex. I might come multiple times, but that doesn't mean it's over.
It's
You
not
should
over,
change
baby.
it after you finish, though. You should.
But
change it, though.
you should at least take a break.
I'm so
No,
glad.
when you
We're not-
ejaculate, you should change your condom.
I'm
we're
so
not
glad
15
Josh was
anymore.
able to be on the show today. Otherwise, I would be outnumbered and very confused.
Yeah, no, man. I'm with you. I don't know what the hell these people are doing.
People were talking about there in chat. They're like, "Oh, Ryan's being a prude." What are you talking
No,
about?
it's not being a prude.
This makes no sense. That's
I mean, there were people who were saying in chat like 2 seems fair. If I'm expecting to go out and have sex with, or go out to a club or something, and I'm hoping to get laid.
Right.
Do you bring 1 condom?
no,
or do you bring 2
that's
condoms?
not even
And
relevant.
why do you bring the 2 condoms?
In case you do it twice.
Well, there you go.
Wait, what?
No,
We've come
no,
full
but
circle.
Rob, that's not what you were saying.
You're
I mean, no, that's not what I'm saying. But I think that's somewhat relevant here.
No,
I don't know if it is.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna
You
start
bring
saying
2
it now.
condoms just in case your condom breaks.
Yeah, that's fair as well. I
Yeah.
would agree with that. But if it
Exactly.
broke, I wouldn't
So
be
what
like,
happens?
I would be like, oh shit, here we go again. I wouldn't be like that. I'd be like, oh, I did something wrong. This is opened my mind to things that
Yeah.
I never even knew before.
I don't know. I thought
Wait,
I
do I have
did
to
everything
explain
normal.
why you have to change your condom when you ejaculate?
No, this is so obvious that I can't believe you even have to ask if you need to explain it.
I thought maybe people didn't get that or something.
Yeah, you definitely should be changing your condom if you finish.
I don't know why we even have to discuss that. Like that is what you do. But the rest of, we agree on that point. It's like we both agree that water is wet. But then
I hope it is. Yeah.
you're trying to tell me is a mysterious force from Gaia that channels all energy within it or something. And then Josh and I are like, is actually just 2 hydrogen atoms and an oxygen atom.
Oh, well, okay. So how often do you use 2 condoms during sex?
I would say it's infinitesimal amount of the time.
So it'd be like 1.00000.
Yeah, factor in a 5% failure rate maybe at most.
Yeah.
That's statistically
5%.
significant.
I mean, that's like 1 point what? Like 1 point.
1.05, yeah.
Yeah.
Are we just arguing what the definition
Oh,
of
what the
one
fuck
sex
did I
act
just
is?
do?
Because if you change it every time you ejaculate,
This
right,
is
so
what you
that's-
do. There's not
Yes.
there's no if.
Right, but it follows that if you change it every time, then all we're arguing is that you only have sex once.
No. Per time
not
means
weird.
per session.
So what are you defining session as when you ejaculate?
Every penetration counts as another self-contained interval.
Well, I mean, every
If you switch out of penetration to something else, you probably are going to take it off, which means you got to put a new one on afterwards.
that's kind of what I'm saying. Like sometimes
We
that'll
agree with
happen.
that. This
the
is
oral
2
stuff.
different kinds of dads. There's some dads. There's some dads you get on the highway and they say you want to stop at the world's largest nickel. And then there's some dads who say go to the bathroom now because once we get on the highway we ain't stopping until we arrive at our destination.
What kind of dad are you? The kind that comes or the kind that doesn't? 2 kinds of dads.
So yeah, Ludacris had the 12-pack of Trojan Magnets.
Bear, where do you fall on that?
Look, man, I haven't ever used 2 condoms in my
Thank
life.
you!
You've never broken a condom? It's never broken
not
on you?
once. 0.
Because this guy Rob's over here like, yeah, I had sex on Monday. It didn't stop until Saturday. I came 12 times, but it was technically one session.